Hello, welcome to another interesting session. Today we are going to talk about how to remain positive. Be positive, act positive, think positive. These are phrases I'm sure we've heard them all along the way and at times told people as well. In situations which are difficult to manage, overwhelming, sometimes toxic. What adds to the difficulty of the situation is the suddenness with which it happens, the intensity with which it happens, and the frequency with where the events unfold themselves. And in situations like these, then, how is it possible to remain positive and remain positive for a longer period of time? Is remaining and being positive a very unidimensional element, or does it have multiple dimensions to it? Let's look at a case in point of an individual who's undergoing a lot of challenges. The person's cheerful, happy, positive, hopeful that things will improve. And there is another set of individuals who are undergoing a lot of problems, a lot of distress in professional and personal space, shoulders drooping a little bit, experiencing negative emotion, but yet in the mind attempting to find solutions to the problem, making an attempt to remain calm, making an attempt to accept the situation, of course not the eventuality, but the incident. Is it also manifesting itself in remaining positive? Being positive, of course, is multidimensional. Let's look at three very critical dimensions of remaining positive. First one, concentration. Second, consistent efforts. And third is continuous efforts. Let's relate these three elements with some examples. Let's look at the first example where an individual is on the verge of losing a job, has a family to fend. Second, an individual is on the verge of shutting down a business, looking at other options, has got debts and has got tax obligations to pay. Third, an individual who happens to be informed or about a critical or life-threatening disease of a very near and dear one. These are extremely difficult, dire situation, events that happen in an individual's life. And how does then one remain positive through these very difficult moments? Concentrate on certain elements. The first element that helps an individual is acceptance of the occurrence of event, not the eventuality, that the event has occurred. Second, what happens naturally to each one of us is the moment an event occurs, our mind wanders into future. It starts forecasting, foretelling, telling us what will happen and what may be the repercussions and implications of people, finances and everybody around. And at that point of time, we make an extremely conscious effort to stop the thought, and I would call it thought patrolling, to stop the thought there and not go beyond just the moment of acceptance. First is acceptance, second is thought patrolling, and third, asking ourselves one very critical question. In this event, is there someone that or something that is worth fighting for? And in most cases in life, we will find a yes to that answer. The fourth element is to collate data, available information, and put it in a very structured format. We live in an age today where lack of information is not a challenge. There is so much of more information than required that's made available. Information available from experts and people who have undergone similar situation is the information that will help us wade through and see through these challenges. Else, most information that come to us through a lot of other sources can be sandwiched between emotions and can make things very difficult. The first element is concentration. Concentrating on these four critical areas. One is acceptance, second is thought patrolling, third is identifying an area or a person that you think is worth fighting for in this entire battle, and fourth is relevant and adequate information. This helps us list down certain things and certain actions that one needs to take continuously. The second phase, the second dimension is consistent effort. There are going to be times when things may not go according to the way one envisages or one thinks, and it may not take as short a period of time that one thinks. It may prolong, it may elongate. One thing that helps most times is to tell oneself one more attempt, one more day, and keep reminding oneself why is one in the battle itself, for the person and for why is it one fighting. These two elements coupled with a very conscious effort, that every single time that the situation occurs, we act accordingly, we concentrate on these four things, and we consistently make an attempt to take one step forward. It is extremely difficult and sometimes improbable to be doing this every single day, but difficult situations warrant difficult steps. The third most critical element is of continuous effort. One, why would one stop acting, responding to situations and not make it a continuous effort? And the biggest reason for that is because sometimes it takes time to get the right results. So being patient is such a virtue. Sitting idle and being patient are two different things. Being patient is an extremely powerful virtue of waiting for the right things to fall in place, because the actions are relevant and the intent is correct. And second, most importantly, go into a phase where you envisage, you visualize yourself seeing that when things are better than what it is today, what is that you feel and hear and see, and how do you see your own self and family experiencing that little better time. The critical space is to come back and take relevant actions to go there. Be patient, visualize how it feels when things get better, and third and the most important element is believe, because when you believe that the intent is right, the person and the situation that you're fighting for is worth, and the actions are relevant, things do work out in our favor. They do. May take a little time. Is there a standard approach to remaining positive? We can get as close as remaining positive through various smaller steps that we take in life. Three critical dimensions. One is concentration. What do we concentrate on? First, acceptance of the event, not the eventuality, the event. Second is thought patrolling. The third element is to find the person and the reason why we want to fight the battle. And fourth, then find relevant information from experts and people who have gone through similar situations. That is our concentration. Second is consistent effort. Keep telling ourselves one more attempt, and keep reminding ourselves why are we in this battle. And then the continuous effort, where we remain patient while we take the relevant action. We remain patient, keep believing that the intent is right, the actions are relevant. And third and the most powerful, visualize. Go into a little into future and see how things look like. How do you feel? How does your family feel and like when things are a little better than what they are before? But the key is to come back, because the key is to come back to reality and keep taking the relevant action. Thank you very much for patiently listening. Thank you very much. Hope it helps.